design weaves iconic Cadillac elements into a form that breaks free from conventional design and fits the needs of the urban motorist. Now, the result of this car is to have a smaller exterior footprint while you have a roomy interior. The wheelbase is 97.1 inches, while the overall length is 151 inches. That roomy interior is made possible by a 68.1 inch stance and 56.9 inch height. In fact, the entire exterior design of this vehicle is made to maximize passenger space. So, for example, these large scissor-like doors make entry and exit effortless, even in the tightest of urban parking spaces. Now, with the push of a button, these doors push away from the body and they rotate in a seamless and elegant motion. And once they're open, they leave a really large opening. You'll see when this car spins around. You can actually step right into the back seat of this car. Now, the interior is sleek with a minimalist approach. What you'll see is that there are beautiful amenities inside that you've come to expect from a Cadillac. So you'll have gray and blue leather interior that's contrasted by a fabric that was chosen for its high-tech look and feel. Now, that fabric is usually used in couture clothing, but you'll see it in here on the seats, on the instrument panel, as well as on parts of the door panel as well. Now, there are other beautiful accents inside of this vehicle. For instance, we have brushed aluminum details. We also have ceramic materials, in addition to ambient lighting that adds a real upscale aura to the vehicle. And that's complemented by the ultra-modern glow of our Tanzanite touchscreen display. Now, you'll see a lot of touchscreen display in this vehicle because our center console of controls has been completely eliminated. We have replaced that with a divided interface that is touchscreen to save space on the inside. You'll also see projection screens on either side of our speedometer, and that speedometer is gorgeous. It's an analog speedometer that looks like a fine timepiece. Now, the front row passenger seat slides back and reclines in order to give you a really comfortable seating position. That front passenger seat also folds down flat, and when it does, on the back of it, you'll find an integrated infant car seat docking station, which is a convenient touch for modern parents. Now, the technology of this vehicle continues under the hood, where designers have come up with a turbocharged 1-liter 3-cylinder engine that is a hybrid. And this is also going to have technology like electric assist, engine start-stop, regenerative braking, and a dry dual-clutch transmission. And how's this for urban efficiency? Engineers estimate that if this car went into production, it would get 56 miles per gallon in the city and 65 miles per gallon on the highway. And those are some pretty impressive numbers for Cadillac, or any vehicle for that matter. So this is the Cadillac Urban Luxury Concept. It's changing the way that we think about a Cadillac. You have luxury in a small, fuel-efficient vehicle. Now, one little bit of technology I wanted to show you on the inside, and that is a touchpad computer that's integrated into the dashboard. Now, that computer is completely detachable. The passenger can take it away from the dashboard and then use it to do things like download music playlists, or they can look up driving directions. And then once they have those directions, they can send that information over to the driver's head-up display. We have a great high-definition head-up display. Now the driver's looking at the directions, which have been projected onto the windshield, and he or she has never had to take hands off of the wheel or eyes off of the road, a huge safety measure. If there's no passenger in the car, the driver can interact with the vehicle via the OnStar voice recognition software. Now, speaking of OnStar, OnStar's having a promotion right now. It's called Push It. They want you to go ahead and push it, the OnStar button, if you have a GM vehicle, and you'll be eligible to win one of 10 of your GM dream cars. You get to choose if you win from a Chevy, a Buick, a GMC, or a Cadillac, everything except the Chevy Volt for some reason. But go home, push that button if you've never pushed it before, and if you don't have a GM car, go ahead online to onstar.com, and you can enter right on their homepage with no obligation. So I want to thank you so much for visiting our Cadillac display today. If you have any questions, find one of the product specialists on the floor today. They'll be able to send you more information at home, or take your email and email you some more information. And as soon as you sign up with them, you also become eligible to receive invitations, like to golf outings or culinary events or to ride and drive. So make sure you take advantage of that opportunity as well. Again, thank you so much for visiting, and please let us know if you have any questions.
This is also a push button start vehicle. It's also recommended you got the remote in your pocket.